12th of January 2018. I'm in Stuttgart. This is the CMT Trade Fair, and the trade fair is still being set up. The public will be in tomorrow, and that is why there's all sorts of noises in the background. This is the Bürstner Lyseo TD 744 Harmony line motorhome with a rather unusual internal decor. So we'll now go and have a quick look at it, starting off of course as always with the price. In this version it's going to be nearly 70,000. Starting price is around 64,000 euros. Let's have a look inside. We'll have a look down there, and you can see the garage is quite small, and you'll see the reason why the garage is quite small as I come in. It's got a big lounge at the back. Quite unusual setup, isn't it, really? So you've got this enormous space here at the back. Now, what about beds? Where's the bed? Any ideas? Is it in the roof? There it is. Now, if you're thinking of doing any sort of entertainment where you'll be splitting into two groups, which is normally the case at family do's, then this is just the sort of thing. So the gentlemen or the ladies can retire while the gentlemen have the cigars and porto, and they talk about business and politics or whatever it is. Here in the lounge, the ladies can come in here and talk about politics and business and whatever ladies talk about. It's such that, and drink cigars and port. You've got a huge amount of space here. I mean, I imagine even with the bed down, you can still see the huge amount of space. The problem, of course, is that you're not going to carry much externally. Internally, well, you might want to bring your bikes in, but it's sort of going to spoil the view a bit. So I think the best idea for that is to put them on the back. This is a motorhome which I would term a bit like a caravan. It's a genuine motor caravan, not like the vans that most of us drive, but one which is a traditional caravan type look, in my opinion. This is something which would suit the British market, which is designed for people who go out on a weekend and as it's pouring with rain and just sit in their van for 3 hours, have some tea, read the paper, and then go out. This as a lounge is, I think, very, very elegant. Of course, it's a specific taste. Okay, let's have a look in here. Stacks of hanging space there. Now you can slide. You've got to slide this thing here across. As with other Bürstner vans, it's got 5 climate control zones. If that's the right word, climate control. That sounds like something related to global warming. But anyway, I think that's the right term in English. Toilet. Door opens like that to the rear, that where I think it should open to. You've got a domestic type shower. I think I'll call this domestic type as from now. I don't know if that's what other people call them, but I've noticed that other people start to use words that I won't use. 2 domestic plug holes. You don't need a duckboard because the toilet's there and you won't be trailing wet out of the toilet every time you use it. And under here we've got a bit of space in the double floor down there, and we've got a second bit of space down there as well. Now, how do you get the bed down? Let's come round and have a look at it. We've got a key there on the left, so it's electronic, comes up and down. I mean, you can scarcely see the beds there, really. I think. I mean, if you put something along there, you wouldn't tell it was a bed at all. Right, big fridge as always, but then again, you're going to be entertaining about 10 people in here. You're going to need a big fridge. Storage. Now, the kitchen is an L shape. You've got lighting as well, which makes it very bright. I do appreciate this type of lighting. We've got I'll show you how the drawers open like this. And this one here looks particularly good because look at the lights falling on it. Knives and forks. Oh, and a selection of plugs there. So I like these ones, the domestic ones, because they're easy to get. The thing is, you can't, and if anybody knows, let me know. I want to buy a net for this size to stop things falling into the in the kitchen when you do your washing up. I do think a domestic one, particularly in the kitchen. Anyway, that apart, if you know, let me know. Space in the kitchen, well, you've got space up there for stuff you may be needing for cooking with. You've got up here for your herbs, your salts, peppers, what have you. You've got here space for tea towels. You've got these quite deep drawers, which I'm now going to demonstrate. Lots of space there. So I think from your pots and pans, cooking, that's quite good. And in this van you're going to need a lot because you've got all the guests. Now there's no bed here over the lounge area because this is a van for 2 people to sleep in and for 12 people to visit or something like that. So here there is, as I walk down here, I've got plenty of clearance. It's probably expected. It is a Fiat Ducato. In this case it's a 6-speed manual gearbox. Now you sit up here, you've got your telly, you've got there a film from Bürstner, which you may be able to find on my YouTube site as well, youtube.com Alan Heath, which is probably where you're watching this from anyway. We've got this decorative element on the left as you come in, which is in this bronze style. The L shape here looks particularly good, I think, because you've got space down there for seating, and also when you're sitting in the driver's seat there with the chair turned round, you can watch the telly and you get your feet up there. Now these chairs down here, I'm changing my mind a bit about them. I used to think they cluttered up the place. Well, maybe they no longer clutter up the place because either I've changed or B, the motorhome industry has changed. I can see the advantage as you come in. You take your shoes off and you stick them in this under floor locker. So that's quite a good thing. So, what do you think? Do you like this layout? Do you want all these people coming to see you when you're in your van? Or is it an unusual waste of space? Let me know. So while we're here, we'll have a look at what else we can see at the CMT Trade Fair. We've got here the stand of Hymer, and see it haven't finished doing it. It'll look really immaculate tomorrow. And on the subject of looking really immaculate, we have here the MLT 570. Somebody asked me yesterday if I got any motorhome, what would I have? And this is what I chose, the MLT 570. Anyway, you can see that in a different film. Because now looking at Bürstner. Bürstner is actually owned by the Hymer group anyway. Hymer group. In German, Y is pronounced as an U. Right, back on the Harmony line, Bürstner. Write down what you think about it.